Visionary Minds Public Relations and Media is a proud sponsor of CA Media Podcast. Be sure to get all your publicity, digital marketing, writing, media consulting services by emailing visionarymindsny@gmail.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CA Media Podcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. This podcast will be about my journey throughout my adult life. I will bring my friends, and there will be some episode in which I will be alone to speak about what's on my mind. Topics will range from society, culture, sports, relationships, and so much more. There's nothing off limits on the CA Media Podcast. So, as you come into my world to listen to my podcast, feel free to know that this is a safe space and a personal space to bring your family and friends to listen to the CA Media Podcast. So come and join this ride with me, and as always, this is the show that allows you to come in your most unique, authentic way. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CA Media Podcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. I am Clyde Anderson. I have here today Jalissa, and she will be coming in her own unique way, and we'll be talking about digital marketing and content creation. The show is brought to you by Visionary Minds, Public Relations, and Media. If you have any media consultations or inquiries, you can contact Tammy Reese at visionarymindsny@gmail.com. Thank you, Jalissa, for joining the podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am blessed. Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I'm 36. I'm a single mother of 5. Um, I was a store manager. I had to quit my job due to me having little kids, which pushed me to digital marketing.
Okay, so like in reference to quitting your job, what made you decide to dive into digital marketing or pursue a career in digital marketing and content creation?
Basically, I was scrolling through TikTok, and on TikTok, all you hear is people talk about digital marketing, digital marketing, digital marketing. And some of their courses are high price, high tickets, but now I understand why there's so much. So I had got RBA, which is Royale Business Academy, with one of the girls that works on there. She explained everything to me, and it fit right into my situation. I can do it in my free time as long as I have a stand store or any store up with the product in there, and it's catching people, single mothers, women with children, women that don't have time for themselves because they're doing their 9 to 5. They need extra money. It fit right in there.
Okay. So if you wasn't doing digital marketing, what do you think what you'll be doing, if I may ask?
Actually, I'm starting my own course, and it's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna be helping people with digital marketing, setting up digital products, creating their own ebooks that are going to hit pain points for people, which is gonna draw an audience as far as, once again, needing income, tired of working their 9 to 5, wanting to become their own boss, wanting to start their own business.
All right, so what was like one of the first pieces of content that you created that gained like any viral or like any traction?
I went on a platform called Big O, which I live stream on there, and I told them about the product. I told them what it is. I told them what they can get out of it as far as starting a business, or if they already have business, if they need business credit. I told them how they also have it to where you can repair your personal credit if need be to build your credit up. There's business courses that you can take inside of the course. There's also PLR rights, meaning that they can resell those PLRs for 100% profit to themselves. And also the course is an MRR, which is master resale rights, meaning that they can resell the course with 100% profit to themselves as well. PLRs, they can edit the content on there, fix the fonts, and they can resell it as if it was their own. as if they created it, but I'm gonna go into my course and I'm gonna show them how they can create an ebook.
Like, do you get profit off that?
Do I get profit? Well, when I sell the product, I get the whole percent profit.
Uh, beautiful. So, like, what was like some of the key challenges you faced early on in your career? And how did you like overcome?
Just basically getting out there and having a voice. And you have to have knowledge on what you're talking about. So before you can sell a product, you need to find out, not just what they say on the outside, but Google, you know, see other see other places where they have been at, other people heard of them, stuff like that to go in depth before you start reselling a product. So I went into depth. I found out about other products. I then got other products as well. So I have more than RBA now. I have Grind Time Express, which does the same thing. It's just basic. That has videos. Um, I have DBA. DBA is a high ticket digital marketing product, but that's because it has different modules. Um, it has affiliates in there, and most of all, it's showing you how to create your own business. Whereas RBA is showing you how to create your business, but also if you don't want to create a business, here goes some templates for you to customize as your own and resell it.
Got you, got you. So, like, how do you like currently in your in your field stay with the trend and like the algorithm changes?
So I have a mentor, and she's wonderful, and we have meetings. And in these meetings, she helping us keep up on the trend on what's going on. But most importantly, when you're on social media, you see everything that's going on. So you want to keep up. And if need be, you need to switch some of your content up. Then sometimes you have to switch your content up. But the purpose is to get pain points out there to people who don't know about digital marketing, don't know that they can make money from sitting at home or they can turn their phone into an ATM.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, like, what current tools or like software do you personally use to create your own workflow?
So there is Canva and Chat
Canva,
GPT.
yeah, I heard of Canva.
Yes,
Canva's great.
Canva and Chat GPT, the free version. Those are all you need to create an ebook. And besides the stand store or Shopify store for digital products or Linktree or Beacon. And that's all you need. Because Chat GPT, when you put in there what you need, they're gonna get you exactly what you need for that book. They're gonna create it for you. But you have to talk to them like it's a person.
Correct.
So they can definitely get the outline.
Like, do you once you use Chat GPT, like, do you like after it filters the information that you relay, do you take the time out to like do your edits, or you just go with what Chat GPT gives you?
I go through it, and if um the Chat GPT, I named her. Her name is a Millionaire. Um, and when I'm talking to Millionaire, at the end of whatever I need her to do, she replies back, "How is this? Do you need me to go more in depth? Do you need me to outline this?" And when I read it, if I need her to outline anything, she'll go through and outline it, and
Okay.
then I'll check those results again.
All right. So, in reference to like building your audience, right?
Correct.
What approach to building trust and authenticity you have with your audience? Either that's like virtually or like face to face, person to person.
I haven't done anything face to face yet, but virtually, um, I'm hitting pain points. My pain points. My pain points is the audience that I'm trying to get to. So that goes to the single moms. Maybe you're not a single mom, but you're tired of working a 9 to 5 because you're trying
Correct.
to make ends meet. So you have 2, 3 jobs and you can't attend to your family. So those are the pain points that I hit when trying to gather my audience to get them in to see what I have and how the product can help them.
Okay. So, like in monetizing and like growing your brand, what do
hmm
you think is the most effective way to monetize digital content today?
Um, you need to be consistent on all platforms. On all platforms, they don't just want something that you just throw out there because yeah, it's going to bring you money. But when they have a face and a voice to see
Correct.
what goes with somebody's vision, it just makes it better.
Correct. Correct.
Because
Like,
then
so,
that's word of mouth. It goes from word of mouth.
in reference to like uh measuring your success, how would you measure your success? Like, do you
Um,
measure do numbers, algorithm, likes, views, comments?
I have a mailing list,
Okay.
and I go from my mailing list. I go from direct messages if they're direct messaging me. Um, I go with that. Because most of the time they're coming in from either a post or a reel or something that I've put up. Um, so, or once again, they're coming from Bigo and they heard about the information. So I go from there. And when I'm messaging them back in the emails, I have an email that's going out with pain points. Are you looking for extra income? Are you tired of your 9 to 5? Are you struggling, to get back to you? Most mothers like myself, I became a mom at 16. So there was really no time for me, and now I have two small babies that's 4 and 3. So it was really no time for me to really get to me. So now this is me getting to me and being able to do what I want to do. As far as having my own business, I can do it right from home. And the fact that I'm helping others. Um, in the process before getting digital marketing, I was thinking about doing a nonprofit organization for women empowerment,
Okay.
called a Feminine Society. So that also helped me, you know, I can tie this in with teaching women, what they can do from home. Because everybody is like, oh, you gotta work, oh, you gotta go out there and work. You can work from home as long as you have a phone. You can work from home.
And the internet, right?
Yes, 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 yes. You can work from home. Everybody's like,
Can't
so
be off
where
the
where am I
grid.
gonna right? Where am I gonna get the product from? It's a digital product. Everything goes right into your email. All you have to do is download it.
Correct. All right. So if someone is starting their own startup business, what advice would you give them?
Be consistent, trust the process, and no regrets. No regrets. No procrastination. Because you're just holding yourself back.
So there's some couple other questions I want to dive into, like platform based. Uh, so like what app is underrated that you think people should currently use for digital marketing?
Oh, uh, Facebook, just because those are groups. You'll see a group posting. You'll never see just like one individual posting. When they're posting something about digital marketing, I'm starting to see that it's always in groups. If you want to build that group, then you need to put it out there. That's why my main page, which is linked to my Instagram, I promote. I promote because that's going to attract somebody. Sometimes I even tag people into my post. Yeah, they may not like it because it's going to pop up on their wall, but I'm
Correct.
trying to get some educational income out there because that's what it is.
Correct.
It's educational
Exactly.
income.
Uh, so what content type that you like creating the best? Like, is it like visual or is it like words or is it like a mixture of both?
A mixture of both because visual, they'll just see what's going on, but then they also need to hear about what's going on.
Okay. And like two more questions, and then I'll do like a closing question, and I'll do like a rapid fire questions.
Okay.
What is like one of the best advice that you received from someone that you worked with in digital marketing?
Um, don't overthink. I'm an overthinker. And that's the first thing she said to me, my coach. That's the first thing she said to me. Now, mind you, I have a couple other coaches, but Kay is the one that really stuck out. I've been watching Kay for like 6 months, do her thing. That's how I found out about Canva and ChatGPT. So before I even knew about really, really creating an ebook for digital marketing, I had already had those two downloaded to my phone and just didn't know what to do with them. But with her, she's like, you overthink it too much. You just need to just let it flow. She's like, cause it's there. You just need to let it flow. And ever since then, I just been letting it flow.
Correct. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with the
Um,
current work that you're doing in digital marketing, content creating?
In the next 5 years, hopefully a millionaire.
Okay,
Um,
let's go.
my children, I'm gonna start trust funds for my youngest one. Um, have accounts for all my kids. And just continue helping. Um, because there's a lot of people that's like, oh, I'm willing to help, and they only help you for a certain amount of time. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep helping until you say, Jalissa, back up. I got this now. I'm gonna continue to help because you never know, when a person is stuck. They just have to be open
Exactly.
minded and they have to be willing to let somebody show them the way.
Exactly. All right. So one more question, then I'll do rapid fire questions, and you just give me your best response that comes to your brain. Okay.
Okay, cool.
What is one actionable tip for listeners looking to improve their digital marketing and content creation game?
Repeat yourself.
What is one actionable tip for listeners looking to improve their digital marketing or content creating game?
To improve it, um, Lord, I was just reading about this. So for content creation, you want to make sure that your content is you. You're being authentic as possible. You cannot just because you see somebody else like, hey, y'all join me today. That's not
It's
what
not
your
you.
audience right. Your audience may not be looking at from you. They can tell. They can tell when it's BS and they can tell, when it's real and it's genuine and secure. So that's one thing for content creation. And once again, you got to be consistent. There's going to be days where there is no sales. There's going to be days where you got a crappy day and you're like, I don't feel like promoting. I don't feel like doing anything. Okay, that's cool. That's just one day. But the next day, you need to make up for that. Every day, you need to be thinking, like, what am I going to do for my business? Then at the end of the day, you need to be thinking, what did I do for my business? And that's going to help you strategize to keep going.
Like, do you have a vision board that you write down, or like a book that you keep like near you to write down your ideas, your thoughts, your visions, your dreams, your aspirations, and reference?
Absolutely.
You do? Okay.
Absolutely. I'm actually creating an ebook right now full of just affirmations, and like a scrapbook for jotting down information because their ideas can turn into their passion, and their passion can turn into a vision. The vision can be a brand, multi-brand, $1 million business somewhere.
Jalissa, I truly appreciate you joining the podcast. I'm gonna give you a minute of rapid fire questions. You just give me your best answer that comes to your
No
brain. Okay.
problem. Okay.
All right. So, what is your favorite drink? Could be regular or alcoholic.
Moscato.
Moscato. Which
Yes.
brand?
It's gonna be barefoot. Strawberry.
Okay. What's your favorite place to travel to?
Miami.
Uh, your goal for yourself for this year. This year.
To move out of Syracuse in June when school is out.
Okay.
Relocate.
What's your what book are you currently reading?
I'm not reading any book right now. I'm creating a book.
Okay. All right. Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist, Monica.
What's your favorite song?
Why I love you so much,
Who's that by?
Monica.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Couple more. What's your favorite restaurant to go to?
It used to be Ruby Tuesdays, but we don't have a Ruby Tuesdays anymore. So Fridays, TGI Fridays.
Okay. And what's your vision for the world for the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, my vision for the world for everybody to have financial freedom, financial stability, because we gonna need it. Um, Changing the youth and just having more mentors out there for everybody. Everybody
Correct.
needs a mentor.
Correct. Jalissa, it's a pleasure. It's an honor to have you on the CA Media podcast. Would you like to leave your socials or where people can find out where to get you at on digital marketing and content creation?
Um, so I am on TikTok under Boss Lady Digital Hustle. But they can find me under Legacy Daniels dot. And for Instagram, TikTok is Legacy Daniels 1-on-1. And then I have a Boss Lady Digital Hustle Facebook business page as well.
Okay. Whenever you get a chance, just send me the links as well.
Okay, I
It's a
got you.
pleasure. Of course, it's a pleasure again having you on the CA Media podcast. I'm Clyde Anderson. You can catch me on here at CA Media Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Apple, and Spotify, and my YouTube page at Clyde Anderson at CA Media Podcast. Uh, Jalissa, thank you again for joining the podcast. It's a pleasure and my privilege to have you on.
Thank you. Thank you.
You take care and God bless.
You too.
Thank you for listening to the CBO podcast, the show that allows you to come in your own unique way. I'm your host, Clyde Anderson. To be a sponsor on the show or even to be a guest host, you can email me at clydeandersonmedia@gmail.com. To find more selections of this podcast, you can search us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Pandora. Furthermore, you give us 5 stars, rate us, review us, follow us. In reference to our social media, you can follow me and on the podcast at CA_media_ on X, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Thank you for listening to the CA Media podcast.